a minute. Trying to go live on our YouTube group. So how's the weather like in Bolivia?
Is the inverse of Mexico. Here is warm, hot.
Very hot. I thought the cold weather would be somehow like dry cold. Is it like that when it's cold? Or it's always hot?
No, in these days it's very hot, but when in Mexico is I don't know how to say it. The seasons I forget.
The seasons?
Yes,
Are they on?
there are
Are you trying to say that the seasons are unstable? Because when it's supposed to be hot, it sometimes rain and a cold wave comes in, or what are you trying to say exactly?
No, here the weather is stable because where I live,
Oh,
Mexico, is they are very unstable, and here is stable, is warm. Uh, Here it's like Veracruz or like something. This state.
yes, I think I understand. That's the kind of weather that I like. Is it as hot? Is it so hot that people sweat? Meaning, like, do you sweat, or it's the kind of weather which is perfect?
I think it's more close to perfect because the another type is in Santa Cruz.
Okay. Right. Okay, my dear Oscar, so thank you for being present. Let's begin with these questions, which I found them to be, here it is. Let me move these. There it is. I found them to be interesting. So let's begin. What gets you excited about coming to work? What's your motivation about your job?
I think is to learn more every day because we need to work in development, but in different areas. So if I need to develop something for hospitals, I need to learn more about hospitals or about uh, everything that you can imagine that you can translate the operations to systems to an application. I think is this, and another kind is because it's technology and you can see um, your work uh, finally working. The users can use it, and I think it's only that.
Okay, so you like challenges and you get excited by them. You like to learn new things and you like to feel challenged. Is that it?
Yes, that's right.
All right, very good, Oscar. So number two, do you like to read books? Do you like reading?
Yes, I like so much.
If I can take a guess, I'm pretty sure you like to read perhaps magazines or books that contain technological advances around the world, things like that.
Yes, that's right. And sometimes another kind of books that I like to read is related with histories or fictional histories related with sci-fi, science fiction. I don't know.
Yes.
Okay, and the Bible too.
The Bible.
Yes.
Great. So from what about this? We have National Geographic, Discovery Channel, and History Channel. Which one of those three do you watch the most, or do you like the most?
The most, I think, National Geographic. I like the nature, I like the history, but I prefer to see the animals, the nature environment.
Great, great. So that leads me to to question number two. What was the last really great book that you read?
Oh, it's a book called Born to Run that calls about the Tarahumaras population and how they have this great performance running. And this is a great book for me because when I finish it, I I have I am excited about to get out and running.
Especially
And
because the landscape is somehow similar to where you live, kind of desertic landscape, or no?
yes, it's some desertic. It's like Pachuca with air. It's dry.
Great. I saw I saw one documentary on Netflix, and it was about the Tarahumaras, especially about a girl that ran tip of the tongue. It was right here, mini marathons, and she would be in the first places, and that was interesting. And once the documentary was done, I was so excited that I had to go out and run. So that was a big motivation, and I do like, and I am surprised about the Tarahumara's health performance on the marathons. It's incredible. Now
Yes,
let's
it's
go to
amazing.
number three. Sorry. What surprises?
About me,
Yes.
maybe in office or I don't know. There can be surprises about me because I can
Don't be
also.
modest. Don't be modest. I'm pretty sure there are many things,
Okay.
many things that are incredible about yourself. So tell me all of them. Don't be modest. Come on.
Okay, I know a bunch of topics in technology, so I can speak about operative systems. I know how it works. I know about different languages. I am not a very great programmer, but I know about all environment. I can use different type of languages, and so in the office is more because I can resolve all the basic problems of the workers or secretaries. And another maybe is that in the last time the people don't believe that I could run more than 20 kilometers in one session. And this is because when I started, after I wrote the Tarmaros book, and I think only that.
Good. So you were motivated on that marathon. Great. Bravo. Good job. So now let's go to our entrepreneur personality. If you were going to start your own business, what would it be?
um, um, my own business. I like this topic about organic food. So I could try to to start with this topic, but I like so the exercise, the health topic too, because the exercise. So in the past, I was reviewing to start business about artifacts or objects to do calisthenics or some exercises related with gymnastics. And the last,
it sounds like
the last
Go
could
ahead.
be something related with social network, maybe a social app or something related with that.
Nice. So healthy food, healthy life, that sounds like a gym. And the other one, the application, pretty interesting. Great. So you have two different business in mind, basically. All you have to do is gather all the needs analysis, which is what you'll need according to the offer and demand, and from that you'll start your business. Great. Now let's go to number 5. What's the biggest problem in most offices today?
The biggest problem in offices, I don't know.
Have you seen that video from Calle 13? La Vuelta al Mundo?
Yes. I am thinking about it related with that. But right now with the pandemic, we are more so far from the office. I think every time I thought that the problem is that you can do work where you don't need set presence or cyclically presence, and I think that this is the principal problem. But maybe today with the pandemic, this changed.
Exactly. So let's go to, I think the following question deals with the previous one. What did you like the least about your last company? What didn't you like about your last company? Tell me some aspects.
Okay, the last company where I work is that there are different people from different parts of world. So you can see Indian people or Hindu people, Alemán people, Canadian people.
Canadians and Germans and Canadians.
Oh yes, Germans. Yes, you're right. And this was a very global enterprise or business. I like so much this part.
Oh, so that was the positive thing about your last company, right?
Yes, there are.
That was the most that you liked.
Yes.
Okay. And what about the least thing that you liked about that company? The least, the negative aspects.
Oh, the list. I don't know. One of the last, this company was very close from or there was really in my municipality, but all the engineers comes from out from Mexico City or in the north, but the local talent they don't recruit they.
So what you're trying to say is that You wanted the company to hire local people instead of foreigners.
Yes, that's right.
Well, that makes a lot of sense. We have to help the local, correct? Well, Oscar, thank you very much. I appreciate your time. We will continue with these questions in our next conversation section. Do you have
Okay,
any
Mr. Zulueta.
problems or questions with the Pearson activities and quizzes?
From now, not. I
No? No?
no. Anything.
Perfect. Remember, if you have any issues, problems, or technological problems with the platform, please let me know on my personal WhatsApp. Well, thank you very much. I hope to see you tomorrow for our reading, writing, and the units quiz. Okay, Oscar?
Okay, Mr. Zulueta. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Hi there, Andres. Welcome to our conversation section. How are you today?
Hi, mister. Everything good? And you?
Perfect. Well, I cannot complain. Today it has been a relaxed day so far. So today I have some questions which I found them to be interesting. Let me project them. Let me start by asking, are you working as of now? Do you have a
Oh,
job right now?
no. For now, I don't have a job.
Okay, no problem. We can be creative, or yes, we can imagine that we have a job. So, how would you answer this question? For example, number one, what gets you excited about you coming to work? How would you answer that if you had a job, your dream job, for example?
Mm, maybe one of the things that is feeling excited about is doing what I like. Working in a group for with my colleagues and solve problems.
So you like challenges, right?
Yeah.
Good. What about reading? Do you enjoy reading?
Not too much.
Not too much. What do you prefer, magazines or books?
Um, I prefer numbers than letters. That's why I study engineering.
Right. So, what kind of book have you read, or can you tell me about the last book that you read about engineering?
Um, yes. It's environmental science. Do you want to
Yeah, just a little
tell
bit. What was it
something about
about?
it?
Yes, just a little bit,
Uh,
please.
the book talks about some rules about take care of the environment. Um, you have to reduce the damage to the environment from some activities that oil industry does.
Do you consider this
Um,
approach relatively new?
some rules, yes, are new, but others is the same that other years because of the global warming. So every year is updated the rules.
Nice, great. Okay, so let's go to question number three. Don't be modest. Tell me all your positive things about you. What surprises people about you? When people meet you, what are they usually surprised about you?
Mm, I think that at the beginning I'm shy, but when the people get to know me, I I can be really friendly.
Are you the kind of are you do you consider yourself funny or serious?
Serious. I'm a serious person.
Serious. Oh, so okay, nice, nice, great. So let's talk about our entrepreneur aspect, personality. Number 4, if you were going to start your own business, what would it be?
I think I don't know, maybe a restaurant. How can I say restaurant chain? Cadena restaurante.
Yes, yes, a restaurant chain like
Yeah.
Subway and Pizza Hut.
Yes, yes. Yeah, something like that. With
Great.
junky food.
Right, right. Have you seen that movie on Netflix about the McDonald's history?
Yes, yes, it's incredible.
I think that we can rely what you say to that. So it's all about being ambitious, and that's not negative. Okay, good. Thank you very much, Andres. Now let's go with number 5. Sorry, number 4. If you were going to start, no, number 5, what's the biggest problem in most offices today? Well, since you don't have a job as of now, let's skip that one, okay? Let's see.
Okay.
Yes, this one, number 7. Where do you do your best work? Where, when, or how do you do your best work? Your enhancement.
Maybe when I am motivated about something, I give the best of me to do the best work that I can do.
Do you listen to motivation songs and videos, audios on YouTube to get you started?
Yeah, I read The Secret, the book. So that is my motivation.
Great. And once you get started, it's difficult. Well, it's hard to stop you from doing whatever you want. Great. So let's go with the following one. It says, number 8, when was the last time you made a big mistake at work? Well, we can skip that one since we already talked about making a mistake the 2 weeks ago. Number 9, how could a manager best support you? I think we can be creative on this one on number 9. If a manager or your direct boss were to tell you and advise, how would you like him or her to approach you?
I think, well, for me, I think the best way that manager can support me is with patience.
Yes, I remember you told me that that's the way you would approach to people whenever you give an advice. So you treat people like you want to be treated. That makes sense, Andres. Okay, so number 10, I think this could be the last question for you. Number 10, describe the best or worst team building exercise you have ever participated in. We can apply this, for example, whenever you were in college and you had a group activity or a group project, or even in high school, okay? It's up to you. So first, tell me the best team building exercise you ever participated in.
What does it mean, the team building? I don't
For
get
example, working as a group.
Oh, okay.
So tell me the best one and the worst one.
In college, I think with my soccer team of my career, we won the tournament 3 years consecutive. It was hard, but we did it. And the worst team building, maybe we had a project with with my with my friends. We have to explain something about how work the drilling in oil industry, but it was our first year, so we didn't know uh, too much about drilling, about the oil industry. So we did a bad a bad presentation.
Yes, and that's drilling. It's an interesting topic, but if you don't gather enough information, you can end up having what we say in French, a mélange, which is a chilaquil in Spanish. Well, in Mexico, that's how we say. Uh, well, um, mixed up information, basically. Okay. Well, Andres, I appreciate your time today. I hope you keep having a great day. I also hope to see you tomorrow. Nevertheless, are you doing well with your Pearson activities? Are there any questions?
No, not for now.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much, Andres. I'll see you tomorrow for our reading, writing, and the quiz.
Okay.
Perfect.
See you.
Thank you very
Good
much.
night.
See you. Good night.
Hi,
Alison
Mr.
Lara, welcome. Welcome. Good evening. How are you today?
Good evening. I'm fine. My day was a little busy.
Is that something that you like? Busy days?
Yeah, busy days.
Yes.
Work, practice, and driver class.
Private classes beside mines,
Um,
or
no,
when you say,
driver classes with,
oh,
yeah, with a
so you,
car.
so you're getting your driver's license soon.
Yes, I hope.
Good. Is this for personal reasons or for your job?
No, personal reasons.
Perfect. Perfect. Well, congratulations. I'm pretty sure you'll obtain your driver's license soon. Today, we are going to talk about some questions which I found interesting. Let me ask you first, have you, are you working now? Yes. So this will be interesting to you. Let me move this, okay? So let's talk about your job. I know that's the least thing you want to talk about, but since you work and since you have some experience, I'm pretty sure your answers will come very easy and quickly. So, number one, what gets you excited about going to work?
Mm, what gets I don't know. I think the money and the experience.
The money, right?
Yes.
Right. We all have necessities, and to acquire more experience in order to place it on the CV, the curriculum vitae. And of course, experience is always welcome. It prepares you as a human being for the business world. So, pretty good. Pretty good. Now, let's go to number two. Do you like reading, Alison?
Not much.
What about sport
I
magazines?
usually, when I read something, it is very um, uh, largo,
Long?
larger, long. I usually need to sleep.
Right. Okay, so you put it aside, correct?
Yes.
Well, how about this? From your entire life, if you can recall, remember, and tell me about um, a really great book that you read, or maybe a magazine. We can talk about also an article. Since you love sports, it could be a sport article. So, what was the last great book, article, magazine that you read? What was it about?
The only book that I really liked, it was 10 Years of Lonely.
Uh huh.
Yes, this book was very interesting. It was long, but I liked because with you when you read again, you have um, mm,
Views.
other meaning.
That makes sense. Yes, I agree with you. Okay, so now for the third question, I do not want you to be modest. I am pretty sure there are a lot of things that people love about you, and they become surprised once they discover them. So don't be modest. Let it out. Okay. Number three, what surprises people about you?
Mm, I think that I'm very careful with all the things that I want to do. And I'm very detailed, detallista.
Yes, like a
Yes,
perfectionist.
yes, and when is the birthday for my favorite persons, I usually do things very interesting and amazing.
Great, great. You make me remember about a friend who was also like that, and she would never forget a friend's birthday. So she lived for the people. She lived for her friends. Very good,
Yes,
Alison
I
Lara.
like it.
Great, great. Now let's talk about our entrepreneur personality. So that leads us to number 4. If you were going to start your own business, what would it be? What would it be about? What would it be?
My biggest dream is a business to consulting,
Yes,
financial consulting, but this consulting with everything about entrepreneurship, like
yes,
marketing, the financial, with the publish, um, well, all the things that an internship wants or needs to be in the market.
I smell money. You are on the correct path, on the correct way. Keep aiming towards that target, okay? Don't lose your path. Sounds good, sounds great. Now let's go with number 5. I'm pretty sure you work in an office, so what's the biggest problem in most offices today?
Today, um, well, in my case, I work in my house. I don't identify many problems or specific problems, but I think in the practice with the work in the presential work, I think is the most documents that the people need to to make or need to save and search all the documents. I think this the most problem and the communication.
Correct, correct. So what you're trying to say is that people or offices, businesses should get rid of physical documents because we can use technology and we can have them virtually. Correct?
Yes, the virtually job I think is better than the presential job.
I agree with you, Lara. Now let's go with number 6. Okay, so this is about your company. What did you like the most about your last or current company? What is it that you like the most?
The organization. I like the situation when the boss told for all the employment that what need to do with um, the things like or the points exactly that they need to do and the communication. The organization and planification is the most important.
Great. Now let's talk about the negative aspect about that company. What's the least thing you like about that company?
Mm, the much work.
Unfortunately, yes. That's
Yes.
something that everybody comes up with. Okay, well, now let's go with number 7. Where is your best, where, when, how do you obtain your best enhancement? Meaning, where do you work the best? When and how?
When I think in the part of administration and financial part, I like the work with entrepreneurships. And where I don't understand well this question.
Like your enhancement, like where do you work or when do you work the best? Meaning, once you have the instructions, you perhaps listen to music and start working on them. But I understand your answer. You like challenges. You like to work with other people, and you are good at numbers and publishing. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so that answers number 7. Thank you very much, Lara. Now, I believe this is the last question since our time is over. When I believe this question, we already did it 2 weeks ago. When was the last time you made a big mistake at work? I think we answered that already. So let's go with number 9. How could a manager best support you? How would you like your manager to approach to you whenever you need help?
I like the manager understand me the problem or what I say and give me some um, achievements.
Yes, achievement, not an advice, achievements.
Yes,
That way you can feel positive about yourself, right?
yes.
Yes, we all need that. Well, congratulations, my dear Alison Lara. Before I finish today's conversation section, I would like to ask you if you have any questions regarding your Pearson activities.
No, no questions. I finish all.
Perfect. That's great. Well, thank you very much. I hope I'll see you tomorrow so that we can work on our reading, writing, and of course, the quiz. So I'm looking forward to see you tomorrow, okay?
Perfect, Mr. Zulueta. Good evening. Thanks.
Good evening. Bye-bye. Thank you, Alison.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, teacher. Hi, teacher.
Luciana Perez, good evening. How are you today?
I'm fine. Thanks for asking, teacher. And you?
Very good. Well, I cannot complain. My day has been relaxing. A relaxing day. Yes, that's the correct form. So let me write your name down, Luciana Perez. Good.
Okay.
So, Luciana Perez, are you still having, oh, wait a minute. There we go. Are you still having problems, issues with your Pearson platform?
No, it's very good.
Well,
it's fine.
that's great. Well, today we're going to work on some questions that I found, and they are pretty interesting. Before I begin, let me ask you, are you working as of now? Right, as of now, for the moment, are you working?
In the platform?
No. As a professional, are you working?
Si estoy trabajando. Sorry.
Yes.
I'm a student.
Okay, so that's your only job, right?
Yes.
Correct. Well, I agree with you. That should be your only job. Now, so for these questions, since you don't have a job, have you had a job before? Have you worked? Maybe
No.
for a family member? No? Okay, so for this section, perhaps you can be creative, okay? So you can be,
Okay.
you can give me imaginary answers. How would you answer to these questions, okay? So let's go to number one. Number one, let's see. What gets you excited about going to work? Remember what teachers tell us at the university, that we should find a job that we love doing. And so maybe we can aim our answer towards that, okay? So what gets you excited about coming or going to work? How would you answer that?
Okay. I think if I work in something, I think I would work in something like me. O sea, en algo que me guste.
Yes, that I like, that I enjoy doing.
Yes, that I enjoy doing, because I think it's very important enjoy the work, because it's something it's something you do every day. So you can, o sea, how can I say tendrías?
Tendrías que, porque
Yes.
nada más le pones el would. You would.
Okay. You would have enjoy your work because it's every day. So
Exactly. Let me add this to your answer. One teacher of mine at the university told us that there are three important decisions that you will make as of now, since you are a university student. These are, well, to choose the correct bachelor's degree, your career. Number two, your boyfriend, your husband, your husband, your boyfriend, in your case, your couple. And number three would be the company that you are going to work for. So those are the three most important decisions that you'll be making in the process. So that's a homework. That's homework number one for you as of now. Okay. Now let's go to number three.
Yes, and for me, sorry.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, and for me, I think it's I will choose my career because I'm a student for school. So I will uh, escoger, choose
Choose.
my career, and yes.
So you're not at the university as we
No,
speak. You're still in high school.
yes, I'm in
Okay.
5th grade.
Okay. So you must be what? 18, 17,
16.
16. Great.
Yes,
So that's your homework.
yes.
Do you have an idea of what you're going to choose?
No.
Well, perhaps you can make a list of the things that you are good at and the things that you enjoy doing.
Yes, thanks.
So you have no clue, no idea about your university studies, your bachelor's. Do you like numbers?
No,
Do you like letters?
no, I don't like numbers. I'm not, I like, but I'm not so good. No soy muy buena en eso.
I'm not so good at numbers.
At numbers, yes.
So maybe music, arts, literature, languages.
Maybe.
Languages, right? Languages is looking pretty good for you, but that's a vital decision. Okay, so
Yes, it's very difficult.
take your time. You're still young, and you have well, I'm pretty sure you're going to come up with the best choice. All right, so
Thanks.
let's continue to number 2.
Okay.
It says, do you well, before I ask you, do you like reading?
Um,
More or less.
and more or less, yes.
Okay. So let's talk about the last article, the last book or magazine that you read. It says, what was the last really great book that you read?
Um, I I forget. I think it was for school because in my free time I don't read, but I like, but no, it's my hobby.
Right, right.
But
I
I
agree.
think it's I don't remember. Um, a book how can I say un libro que leí? A
A
book
book that
I
I
was reading that
read.
that I read in my free time. It was uh, I think the school of Estela. I think
Uh-huh.
is that name.
Okay, okay, okay. Good, good,
It's
good, good.
interesting book, but it's not my favorite book.
I mean, I agree with you. Reading is not my hobby as well. The only books that I read were because I read them because it was mandatory for the university. I know I am not um, how can I say this, a good role model by telling you that I don't like to read, but that's the fact. I prefer documentaries, video documentaries. So,
Yes.
but yes, I once read this book called El Amor en Tiempos de Cólera. I believe it was from Gabriel Garcia Marquez. And
I think I hear about the book about this book.
yeah, it's a very popular book, especially for teenagers. And well, once I finished reading the book, the movie came out, and for once, for the first time in my life, I was able to state that the book was better than the actual
And
movie.
yes,
So it
it
was
is the
very
people.
romantic.
Yes, when the people read a lot of books, um, the the most people said that the book is better of the film.
Exactly, because you get to create your own movie from what you read.
Yes, and you imaginate your tus personajes.
Characters.
Yes, your characters. And when the movie is it's available, it's not your, no es lo que pensabas, it's not your.
Exactly. So perhaps we can start by reading short books or short stories, right?
Yes.
Well, there we go. You have 2 homeworks and I have 1 homework, okay? So let's go about number 3. Number 3, please, I do not want you to be modest. I want you to let it out, okay? Once it comes to your mind, let it out, because I know you have many talents. So number 3, what surprises people about you?
Okay. I don't know.
Don't be modest.
It's like que, o sea, ¿qué les sorprende de mí
Yes.
cuando me conocen? O sea,
Yes.
no tiene que ser necesariamente un hobby, ¿no?
No, es solamente lo que le sorprende a la gente sobre ti.
Okay. I think I am a very social person, sociable.
Yes.
I'm very happiest, alegre.
I'm a very happy person.
Happy person. Yes, I'm a very happy person, and I don't have vergüenza.
I am not ashamed of my culture, personality.
Yes, I don't have a shame, and I think that because a talent, I don't know.
Right.
Just I like dance, but I think it's not my talent. And I like sing, but I don't sing very well. I don't sing good, but I like.
Right. And that's the most important thing, that you enjoy it, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we can conclude that you are a humble and happy person.
Yes. And
And
you
so with
have a
that, you
talent.
are indestructible. Do I have a talent?
You have a talent?
So you're asking me.
Yes.
Okay. Now I am between how you say it, between the wall and the sword and the sword.
Yes.
Oh my God, do I have a talent? I mean, I've got many talents, but they all fit in different stages throughout my life. For example, when I was your age, I was a super athlete. So I played for my high school, and colleges wanted me to play for them. So scholarships came by. So that was a talent. I was a baseball player. I don't sing. I don't read. I don't. So what's my talent? Now I have 2 homeworks. Thank you very much, Lara, for giving me extra homework. I will have to think about that, and we'll talk about that in our next conversation.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Let me ask you then the last question. Let's see. Well, this deals with your business. If you were going to start your own business, what would it be? But since you don't work and you still do not have a professional bachelor's degree in mind, how about this is your 3rd homework, to think about your bachelor's, and to think about, if you had an opportunity, what business would you come up with? Okay.
Yes, actually, sorry for
Yes.
por interrumpir.
Interrupting.
Okay, sorry for interrupting. Actually, I have I think, emprendimiento,
Improvement.
improvement. Okay. Yes, I have improvement, and it was, uh, I was starting, I'm starting, estoy empezando, and
Beginning.
I'm beginning, yes. And I vendo, yo vendo,
Sell.
I sell, okay. I sell accessories,
Yes.
and I don't know if you know scrunchies. It's like una liga de pelo.
Uh-huh.
Yes, and I made it. I las hago yo, o sea, las costuro yo.
Okay, but that's nationally, right? If I were
Yes.
to buy you one, you do not have, well, you could send it by, what's this great enterprise online in which you can send it? I forgot, but I am leaving my hair long, so I'm looking for those kinds of accessories, and I am looking forward to buy you one so that you can become an entrepreneur, an international entrepreneur, and you can tell your friends about that. How about that?
It was very great.
Okay, so do you have like a website or?
Yes, in I don't in Instagram.
Yes.
Yeah, Luva accessories. I write in Spanish in the chat.
Okay.
Luva is the name because
Yes.
my name is Luciana Valentina. So
Okay, so write it on the chat here, and I'll look for it. Okay, so you'll become an
okay.
entrepreneur. There you go. There you go. Good job. Do you know the Kardashians? How they got rich from selling makeup product?
Yes, yes, and
So the sky is the limit.
yes, and I was read. I think a Kardashian Kendall have a tequila in. They exported tequila. Ella
Uh-huh, they
exportó
export
tequila.
tequila.
Yes, and she's rich.
Well, yes, she's rich and she's a role model to many young people. But she's success. She's a successful entrepreneur. So that's a good model. So keep it up. The sky is the limit. Thank you very much, Luciana Perez. I am looking forward to seeing you tomorrow for our reading, writing, and the quiz because fortunately we are almost finished with the course. Okay, Luciana? No.
Okay, teacher.
Okay. Well, thank you
Okay,
very much. I'll
teacher.
see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, teacher. Thanks for the class.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Dolly, good evening. How are you?
Hi, good evening. How are you?
Well, I am having a great day so far. Everything is going smooth, as they say. When something is going smooth, it means that everything is going okay according to the plans that you had for the day. So, welcome to today's conversation section, Dolly. Today, we are going to work on some questions which I found interesting, especially for you, because I know that you work and that you are an accountant. So today you are going to talk about what motivates you to go to work, to try to have a great day with your teammates. With that being said, let's begin, Dolly. Here we have the questions. Let me move this. So let's begin with number one, Dolly. It says, what gets you excited about going to work? What is your motivation for your actual job, for your, yes, actual job?
Mm, I don't know.
Maybe the money, we'll start with the money?
It's probably I work
Money.
for money, no?
Uh-huh.
For uh, uh, for my daughters, for the students, for mm,
For yourself too, right? To feel motivated, to feel worthy, para sentirse que uno vale la pena. Eso también, that makes sense, también tiene sentido, ¿no? Trabajar it's something, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. Do you know what is a blessing? Una
yes,
bendición.
yes. Now it's very difficult. The work is very small, pocos trabajos, few.
Uh-huh. Not many jobs.
Yes.
Well, yes, I agree.
Work is part of life, no? It's all to work in different place, in different thing, for give the comforts for family.
Exactly. It's part of life. I can't agree with you more. Thank you very much. Now let's go with number two. Do you like reading, Dolly?
What's a really great book you read? Yes, I read. I like to read different book, literature, romance, mysteries, different. I like read.
Good. So can you tell me the last really great book that you read?
In
Maybe the title and a little bit about the content?
yes, I read in online, Wattpad, different story. Read is comfortable, is relax. It's a hobby.
Perfect, perfect. You are one of the first students to mention that reading is a hobby and that you enjoy it. Most of them, since they are young, they don't have that kind of hobby. So that's good to know. Great. Now let's go with number three. When people meet you, What surprise about you? What surprises people about you?
Mm,
That's number 3.
mm, I don't know. Um, mm,
For example, I can tell you mine if you want, so that you can have a clear idea. Friends told me that when they first met me, they thought that I was a very serious person and that I was always mad of my physical appearance and especially my face structure. It looks like it doesn't look like my age. I always looked older than my age, and therefore friends of my age tend to think that I am a serious person. So in your case, what surprises people about you once they get to know you?
that I have young daughters. That I raises them alone. It's all. I don't. I don't have, or I haven't. More friends. My life is
Okay.
solitary.
A lonely life, a lonely, busy life.
Exactly.
Okay. So, okay. Very good. So the only thing that surprises people is that you have young daughters.
Yes.
Good. Now, let's go with our entrepreneur personality. Let's go with number 4. If you were going to start your own business, what would it be?
You.
Negocio. Own business, propio negocio. What would it be?
What will it be? I like business supermercado.
Yes, supermarkets like Walmart or Soriana. What's the famous supermarket in Bolivia or in your city? What's the name?
It's the norte.
Okay, so you want a business like that, correct?
Yes, I different, but like it's a norte. I like. It's very comfortable. It's no, it's big, but it's different other supermarket.
Okay, tell me what different items or what different services would you include in your supermarket? Everything is possible, okay? There's no wrong answer.
It's more orderly.
Ordinary, meaning no expensive luxury items.
Yes. I like its cinema.
Hey, you would like a cinema?
It's in its place is very easy going the is the AC go.
It would be easy for people to locate it, and it would be easy for people to acquire the different the variety and the different services. If they want to go to the cinema, they know that the cinema would be to the right. If they want to eat, I don't know, Chinese food, they know that the restaurants would be on the other side, and it's going to be easy to locate the different locations, the different shops. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
I like it. Yes. Yeah, that would be a good supermarket. And how would you name it?
Sorry?
Dolly's Market. How would you name your supermarket?
Sorry, I don't.
The name of the market, what would it be? How would you name your supermarket?
Supermarket Claros.
Okay. Okay, so it will be like Claros Supermarket, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I am looking forward to visiting your supermarket soon in Bolivia. One more question. Would you include foreign items, for example, international items, or just local Bolivian items?
Article national and international. Here I more international. National is small products. There are.
Okay, so you prefer quality over quantity. That's the most important thing for you. Quality. Yes?
Quality or quantity? Quality.
Quality, yes, that's great. Well, great. Thank you very much, Dolly. Thank you for being present today on our conversation section. Tomorrow, I am looking forward to seeing you for the reading, writing, and the quiz, because the unit is over and the course is almost over. So therefore, we must conclude as fast as we can. Thank you very much. Keep having a great rest of the day. So with that being said, thank you very much. See you tomorrow. Good night.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye-bye, Dolly. Thank you.
Bye.